Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the Sabrosa podcast. We're here with a very special guest. I am your host, Sabrosa, Steph, and we're here with
Musashi the way you already know.
Welcome to the show. Finally, I feel like this has been like a long time coming.
Definitely.
And we've been busy,
Yeah,
but now we're here.
Life happens.
How are you today?
Thanks to God, yeah, we're good.
Good.
Blessings to the Most High always. He keeps us 10 toes down always.
Facts.
And he shows us the way, just like I try to show my people the way. So I think we got that in common.
The way. All right, so we have a lot of ground to cover, so let's just get right into it. You have a large body of work. You've been doing music. So you've been doing music for many, many years already. I feel like we've been following each other's journeys for quite some time, and I've watched you grow as an artist. And being from the same place, I feel like a lot of people quit before they even start.
Yeah, they do.
So I do give you props for like not giving up.
Appreciate it.
Tell us a little bit about when did you decide that you would like to take on this musical journey? Like, how young were you?
Ooh, when I started this
When you decided, like, you know what, I want to do music.
we was young. Like I gotta say we was young because it was like a group of us. So we started very young. We started like when we was going to Edison School in Fifth Street in Union City. And we was on the block always, we was always rapping. Tempo was out at the time, Tempo, Buddha's Family. So we was listening to a lot of Tempo.
What year would you say for the viewers?
That shit was like 98.
What?
98, 90.
You should hop on that trend, like, the 90s were like,
Yeah, the
the
90s was the shit.
No,
because
for real.
we was outside, because we're part of like, I think if I'm not mistaken, we're part of two generations. We're part of the generation that was analog, and we're part of the internet generation.
Yeah.
So we're like millennials, and we're also like Gen Z, Gen Y. I think it is. Is it Gen?
Well, I think they're Gen Z.
They
and
Gen Z.
The new ones are Gen X.
We're part of like all three of them because
Yeah.
we're living it right now. So,
True.
It all started, in the block. People was rapping. People was smoking a little herb.
Yeah.
People was in the mix of it all. And we started with like reggaeton, Tupac. I remember the first time I heard Tupac, I was back home. I was back in Colombia the first time I heard Tupac. So I came over here listening to Tupac. Then we got introduced to Tempo. And so now we got like two generations, two different genres listening to it. So then I used to steal Tempo shit. A lot of my boys, like when I be putting shit like politics shit, they be hitting me with that. They're like, I remember, like, man,
You're
yeah,
like,
we
bro,
was doing that shit. Come
I was
on.
outside, bro.
Like I was doing everything. I was trying to do everything because when you in ciphers, you trying to win.
Yeah.
If I could take your shit and I could win, I'm gonna take your shit.
No, there's no rules in this.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah, it started with like with all that, the nitty gritty, and it evolved. At the time, it got to a point where like we did have to quit because I was really outside. Like I've been in jail for a long time, for many times, doing. I was in the streets. It's not like I just do this rap shit. Nah, we was out there like doing it. So I had to quit because if I kept living, rapping what I was living, it was gonna get me in a lot of trouble. So we quit for many years. Yeah. And one of my boys from Jersey City, he looked for me like after many years, and he introduced me back into the game. He's like, "Yo,
what's up? What you got going on?"
He was like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah.
And I forgot that passion was still living, and that fire got lit, and the rest is history.
You're like, yo, you know what? And so it's safe to say that you started in the 90s. Life happened. You were growing up, we all make mistakes when you're younger, and then it rerouted. It's like a friend just came. Are you still in contact with that friend?
Yeah.
See, that's what's up. So go ahead.
My boy, but he's in Santo Domingo right now. Shout out to Gully Woo.
Dominicano.
Gully Woo. He doing his thing down there. He got songs with like a lot of signed artists in Santo Domingo and shit. He got shit with Pablo Piri, which is one of the biggest names out there.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people.
That's
one of them dudes that aunque se apague, like he always comes back.
He
like
always come back.
over the years.
Like Omega.
Or some shit like that. right?
Just pop up out of nowhere.
Yo, he just be popping out like, yo, what the hell is up with this dude? And he got shit with this guy from, I think it's Cristo Rey, Juan, Angel Pa, and some other dudes out there. So he's doing his thing out there, you know, and...
So he lives out there?
Yeah, he's out there right now. He's doing he's building like a radio station out there. So shout out to him. You know, he's always grinding and, you know, shit that motivates you. You know, he motivates me. He tells me all the time I motivate him. So, you know, it's that mutual thing that keeps us working, you know?
Yeah. That's good though. We need people. We need to be surrounded by people that support us because, like, yeah, you could do this shit by yourself, but it's better when you have like a good team around you.
I feel you said we could do this by ourselves. A lot of people use it. I mean, we use it all the time. Like, we could do this by ourselves.
Right.
But in reality, you know, it takes like a body of people, you know.
You can't do 10 jobs. I mean, you can, but...
You could get to a certain point, you know, and a lot of people don't understand that. Like, and a lot of people get to a certain point and they disregard like all the people that helped them. Like, dude, you did not make it there by yourself.
Right.
You know, you had people help you. There's no way if you take out the artist and you're a producer, you did not make it out there by yourself. You need the artist, and the artist needs you. So
yeah,
you know,
it's a team effort.
Yeah,
and I always say this, like, yes, I interview a lot of artists, but I also interview a lot of producers because I feel like the producers give the canvas for the artist to draw on. You know what I'm saying? Like, without the beat, like there's no music.
And then a real good artist, a real good producer will walk you through whatever the hell you're doing.
Yep.
Because there's producers out there that'll just let you do any dumb shit, you know, and you'll come out with like a whack product.
Yep.
You know?
When did you decide that you wanted to go? Because for those of you that may not know, he does both English and Spanish.
Yes.
So when did you decide that you wanted to go that route? You're like, yo, I could do this in English, but I also want to do this. Like, what sparked that?
Well, a few years back, I'm gonna say like 4 years back, I met he's a manager. Well, I could call him a manager, but he's a business owner. By the way, shout out to Molly Goons. Molly Goons. His name is Rashid. He told me, he was like, yo, you know, I like what you're doing. You should do both sides because you know you rap in English good, but to what he's listening to, he was like, yo, you sound good as hell in Spanish. Yeah. So that's when I was like, you know what? Yeah. If I'm hearing it from somebody who doesn't even speak the language and selling me, so I might as well go that route too. Yeah. So that's when I undertook that and I started doing like both. I'm like, dude, I already speak Spanish fluently, you know, I might as well just do it.
That, honestly, like, was that your first language?
Yeah, Spanish was my first language, you know.
So it's like, that's what I grew up in my house. En la casa hablando español.
Claro.
So it's like, English is technically our second language, so it's only right. It's like going to your roots. So I do want to give you big props on that.
Appreciate it.
And I did see on your social media that you're doing a lot of collaborations in Spanish.
Yes.
And there was one that has like with the June Records. And what is his name? Grasma?
Glas Mateo.
Yeah.
Glas Mateo.
That looks like is it out?
Yeah. I think that one is out. Anything June does, it goes through like what is the Music Brothers, which is my brand. And then I actually have a good ass reggaeton song that we did. That's why we're going to Spain now because they booked us for a few shows out there. It's called Gatita Remix, and that's where Willow Garcia, BG the Great, we got Juanma, and then we have Cabo El Prota. And in Spain they love that shit.
Explotando.
Comiéndoselo como we over here like yo, and that's why we heading out there.
Yo, that's crazy. Like going to another country and like spreading your talents in another country, like that's literally the dream because you're literally you're not signed. You have your own.
I'm signed to myself.
Exactly.
Because I don't have my own. And besides that, we have.
Talk about.
Yeah, I also have Los Para la Industria, which is like a marketing company that we manage ourselves. So I'm signed to Los Para la Industria. So basically, I'm signed to myself. Yeah. So. Yeah, you could say
exactly.
Yeah, I'm an independent artist who signed to himself.
And you have your own, but you have your own stuff. So it's basically you're independent because
I'm independent to my to the term technically.
Technically.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a cheat code actually.
Yeah, it is. It is. And by the way, La Russell, I did it first because when I first came out, we did a song called Risk with Gully Woo, this guy from Texas, this guy from Ohio, and my nephew BG, and that was the first time somebody bought an album. They bought one of the because you could sell it independently, and they bought it for 10 grand, and that was the first 10 grand I made up for music. The song is called Risk, and
that's fire.
I always wanted to say this in a podcast, but I always forget because I have so many things going on, and but I for this podcast, I was like, I gotta say it because La Russell does this now, and I feel like I fell off because I should have kept going with it.
Yeah.
But he just took it to another level.
No, he
took it to another level. He took it to another level.
He has, I don't know what type of formula, but it's like the beast mode formula. Like but the thing I like about him is that he still is like humble about it. Like he just posted like a reel with like Snow the Product, and they were in the backyard just like rapping.
Yeah, that's what I like about him.
I love that about him. Like he's still like humble as hell. Yeah. He's chilling, and he just did a Super Bowl. Like
you're right, and then.
But he's just in his sweat still chilling.
But motherfuckers in my city want to act like they're fucking Diddy and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And then I think they want to charge like $700 for a feature that nobody's gonna listen to, or they're never gonna promote or whatever. And it's like, bro, just do the track and just promote it. You never know, it might take off, and then make $700 plus on royalties.
That's one of the things I hate too. People want to make music, and then, if I'm giving you my resources, like the least you could do is I put it up in a story or something.
You are preaching to the choir, because you know what? You know how many podcasts I've done, and I'll tag them, we'll talk about it, and I'll send the collab, and they like ignore it.
Yeah.
And then they'll hit me up like months later, like, yo, can you send me all those clips that you sent me? And I put a 30-day expiration. Like when I send you something, I give you a whole month to download it. Like I feel like that's fair.
Of course.
Because if my cloud, like I have a lot of things there, so eventually that's just going on the hard drive, is going away.
Yeah.
But it's just like, bro, like
I feel like as soon as you get something, especially like I'm sitting here, yo soy, ¿cómo se dice? Yo soy mañoso. Like once I leave from here, I'm checking my email already. I'm like, yo, like I need some of this shit.
The content, because I feel like it's important.
Of course, because people. That's what people are moved by now. People are moved by what they see. It used to be like people used to be moved by what they hear, you know. But now it's what they see. You could say some whole bullshit on a song, but if what they see is fire, they're gonna fuck with it.
That's the whole thing. Like, and I feel like people, especially where we're from, let's stop right there because we have skipped over it and we have to talk about it.
Facts.
Especially where we're from, Hudson County, we both know that people are not gonna support until everybody's supporting something.
Yeah, on some bullshit.
So,
and still they won't support you.
It's like you're invisible until you're not, and then by the time you're not, it's like it's too late. I don't want to work with you. It's like, why did you have to do all of that for? Like, where did you get that was farther than me, and now I'm past you, and now it's weird energy when we're from the same area. Like, it's weird.
I feel like it's an ego thing because, well, to me, I always tell people this. I'm like, listen, if I ain't like none of your shit, maybe it hasn't come around my feed, and I'm not the one to. Unless you see, like we fucking right now with the podcast, like I'm gonna be checking on your shit because I know we got something working together, you know. Yeah. So I'm constant to it. Pero que if you ask me for support, I show you support, you know. But then if your shit don't show up on my feed, I can't show you no support. Don't feel some type of way. It's just it hasn't shown up. Now when you see my shit pop out and I be like, yo, you doing it, it's because it showed up in my feed. Remember, that's the algorithm. We got no control over that shit.
No, I literally, there's so many posts that I went on your page and I'm like, wow, why haven't I seen this stuff? Like, there's so many people that I'll go to their page because I'm like, yo, I haven't seen them post that long.
Exactly, like what the fuck?
And then I'm like,
it's the algorithm.
Like I missed like 20 posts. Like,
it's the algorithm. The algorithm will send you depending on what if you get, because you know you when you do ads. Let's say somebody out ad me, you got your algorithm's gonna go somewhere else.
Exactly,
and that's how it is, you know. And but then you'll show people from time to time. I'll think about people. I'll be like, yo, I wonder what these guys are. So I'll go to their shit and I'll show them love. Yo, crickets from their side. I'm like, then why the hell are you on social media asking people for support? And I'm over here sharing your stuff, and but you won't show the same level of respect. Like, fuck you then, bro.
I came back and I did. Maybe I just came back to this. This is a new season. I just came back and I booked, I think, 8 pods. Out of the 8, I've only done. This is my second one. The rest, the day of, crickets. Like, it's like, bro, we both know. I confirm. You see, I'm communicative. You see how I deal with it. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, like on top of you. But I'm gonna give you enough time. Like the day before, yo, here's the addy. Yo, oh my bad, this is the ad. Like I'm talking. Like, talk to me. Tell me something. Don't just. Like, I'm not your mom. I don't have to. You're gonna wait until I'm right here, and then you'll be like, oh, I can't make it. And it's like, what? Like, bro, people gotta book studio time. People gotta drive. People gotta get babysitters. People gotta spend time away from their family. Like, do you even take your career serious? Like, that's the type of time I'll be on.
That's what I be saying. I be like, listen, you saw me. I'm gonna use me as an example. I was out here like an hour before. Perfect. I was an hour before because I value my time, so I spaced out my time where I'm gonna do the podcast and this, and I feel
value that as well.
And I feel like people that'll do stuff like that, like this is what we call it, cero a la izquierda, zero to the left. You know, these people should be discarded. These people should not get. Because why should I give you my time when you don't even value your time, you know? Like.
And the reason why we're talking about this is not to just yap. It's literally to show you guys, like, if somebody's wasting your time, don't even don't give somebody another opportunity to waste your time. Like, yo, that's it. Like, move on. And like, if you're trying to get started, trying to do your thing, your time is very valuable. Just know that. Show us the hoodie. Show us the hoodie.
Yo, this is the actual album.
Picture, y'all.
This is the actual album cover. This was designed. Well, this was designed by me and June, and it was made possible by America Runs on Runs, by my boy Angel. America Runs on Runs. He does apparel, whatever you want. He just gave. If you see the design in the back, he just did me a new design. Well, his girl did a new design. She upgraded my design, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing. And this guy wants to be in the podcast.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I'm an artist, bro.
I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, he wants to be in the podcast. You want to be in the podcast? He wants to be in it. Go ahead, jump down. Go ahead. No, jump down. You want to fight? You want to fight? Jump down. Yeah, jump down. There you go. Bye.
So how come that's why is that one of your favorite tracks?
Because it took me out of my element. Like, I heard him sing the hook, and I was like, can I sing? So I threw my vocals under his vocals, so I'm the supportive vocals on it, and it gave the sound. If you listen to the original and you listen to this one, you could tell the difference. You could hear the difference on it. I'm like, yo.
It's a heartful track, though.
It is.
And your friend,
June Music, that's actually my producer.
I feel like that's your producer, right? That was my next question.
That's my producer. Back in the day, he got his stuff stolen by like the diplomats and all them. Well, you know, back in the day, everybody was taking everybody.
Yeah, because
so we can't say stealing. It was just jacking. People was jacking everybody.
Like a lot of people didn't know the business aspect.
Exactly. So he had a lot of his stuff stolen from him.
Yeah.
But that's why. But his son is like amazing.
But the talent is there.
Yeah. The talent is always there. So it's.
No, yeah, I checked him out. He actually followed my page, and I checked him out. I'm like, oh, this guy's cool.
I press motherfuckers. I'm like, he follows you genuinely.
He's cool. And I saw like you guys work a lot together. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna ask you because I'm like, that has to be like I'm sure you work with other producers, but that seems like your main.
Yeah. Because the guy that produced the song, his name is O6 Latin from Texas. He's the one that cleared the sample and everything. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's the one on the vocals. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he is because he cleared the vocals and everything. So yeah.
Whoever it is singing,
he's nice.
Super nice.
He's nice.
Let's get into this. Recent EP, Hunger Every Day pushes to inspire the inner soldier.
No.
Tell us about this new EP and tell us about the abbreviation, which is hepatitis. I'm saying this Spanish. Hepatitis. I'm saying this Spanish.
I wanted to take
How come?
Well, I came up with the
concept.
With the concept, And I was like, yo, you know, I needed an acronym from it. So I was like, I threw it on ChatGPT because, you know, everybody uses ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, ChatGPT, can you put this into an acronym? And at first I was like, damn, hepatitis out of everything. Like, but then I was like, okay, hepatitis, you could put something negative into something positive.
Exactly.
You know? So I was like, you know what, we're going to go with it.
Yeah.
And it's going to pique people's interest because I'm like,
no, literally, I was like, what?
Hepatitis.
I read the whole thing because I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah,
like, it's like, why? And then
why?
I'm like, oh, okay, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you be like, oh, okay, I get it.
You did that on purpose.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because remember, people, artists have done it in the past.
Yeah.
And that's what piqued our interest. And then we realized, like, oh, shit, this guy actually has talent, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so that was my whole point. Like, yo, listen to my shit.
Yeah.
It's coming soon. We're clearing samples. We're paying people for, you know,
to be announced.
And we have a roster of artists coming on, so it's gonna be nice.
No, it's Hunger Every Day pushes to inspire the inner soldier. So I'm figuring you coming hard.
Yeah. This is
like that.
Just like for example, the first track on it, it's Nothing's Gonna Stop Us.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
That's the first I posted, like during last week. I posted the first one. And you could hear it. Just the album cover could tells you like how we gonna come at this. We're taking over. Like listen,
just the verbiage,
you
and
know?
you're already doing your thing. Like you're literally living what so many artists wish that they could even attain. Because I feel like everybody's so focused on here, and it's like you thought, let me get out the matrix, and that's really very smart.
Yeah, because you know what it is? People, you know, in Spanish we call it la película.
Yeah.
People, they're too busy living in the movie. And, all right, it's cool in the video. You know, you come out and you might be in Ibiza, you might be in, but like we see you every day.
Yeah.
Like we know who you are. Like people know who you are.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like the most authentic stuff you can show people. People catch me. People see me in the streets. Right now, I drive a 2008 Mazda. Beat up. But
I just had a 2006 Honda Accord.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a 2012.
And I'd rather drive that shit and in my bank account be over $50,000 than that shit. You know what I'm saying?
What's the point of the
Because
debt?
I did all the luxury shit. Like I was into it. You know, the last one I was dying to come out of it, and I'm like, yeah.
No, for real,
And I had an accident. Like it was a no-fault accident. Down in Soho, it was in the news and everything. Like I hit a pole and everything. The Soho spot.
I'm happy you're okay.
And I was fine. I walked out of it. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm glad, you know, because this shit.
Yeah,
was,
you're like,
know,
okay, this is my sign to get.
Yeah, I was like, get the.
vaina.
Okay, I was into like sports cars and all that shit. So I was like,
you're a guy. That's
I was
normal.
spending my money like I was spending mad
You
money in
guys,
sports
guys
cars.
are like, that's their baby.
Yeah, my shit was a 1 of 1,000. They only made $1,000 on my vehicle. So when I crashed, I was like, I felt kind of relieved, you know. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna whatever I was putting onto this shit, I'm gonna just save that shit.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, you know, I'm gonna just put it into my music. You know, I put it into ads. You know, I put it into put in my playlists on radio stations and all that stuff. And it's a positive for me because at the end of the day, you know, every quarter you get paid. So you know, like it's for your benefit instead of for like, you know, just a movie. You know. People.
Yeah. And I feel like you do your things very intentional, and I feel like the way that you carry yourself and the way that you carry your career up until this point is very intentional. So you doing that, I would expect that because you're a businessman at the end of the day. You know? And I do want to ask you something. So what does the Music Brothers mean to you?
Damn, it means you want to know some funny thing? People gonna be like, yo, this guy, he's the old school type of like, you know, like you remember that when that song came out, Jacking Your Style?
Yeah.
I'm just jacking your style. Like, I feel like if you come up with an idea and you before you come up with it, you should like incorporate it into your corporation or in nowadays you're supposed to like you're supposed to pay for the brand. Like there's companies, you know, like you
branding companies, like
like copyright and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so my producer actually came up with the Music Brothers.
Okay.
And I gave him 30 days. I was like, yo, you got to copyright this stuff.
Yeah.
And he didn't copyright it, so I was like, "Listen, I'm jacking your shit."
Yo, you're like, I'm
but
taking-
because
yeah.
it's still
It's
us,
for a collective.
you know.
Yeah.
But if I don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it.
You can't give that to somebody else.
You know, I can't let this shit slide. You're not
yeah.
gonna do it, so
You got
I'll
that
do
idea
it.
for the reason.
You know what I'm saying? It's still under us. So yeah, that's how.
Facts. You're like, oh, you doing it or I'm gonna do it.
You know, either you or me.
Facts.
Okay, so I took that under, and then my colleague from Lo Para la Industria, shout out to Bullocks, she was doing the whole music distribution, music marketing and stuff, and I was like, yo, I'll hop on with you guys too, because I've been dealing with you guys since we was a WhatsApp chat.
Yeah.
And now we're like a company, so you know. And,
it makes sense.
And we just recently, you know, we just opened our business right now is like, thank God it's thriving.
Congratulations.
And they gave us a little loans, you know, so we gonna build our infrastructure. So that's a plus.
Listen.
And no matter what the haters say, like, listen, we still working. Shit's gonna get built. Shit's gonna happen, whether you like it or not, and whether you like our shit and what we doing, it's gonna happen because God's plan is for you and for you only. And I'm not saying that God's not gonna shine on your light, because what's for you is for you and what's for me is for me, and anything in between is just hate.
Yep, lo que para ti nadie te lo quita.
¿Tú me entiendes?
No,
lo del medio es odio.
No,
Después tu bendición es la
Bye.
tuya. Y el odio, he don't play around that shit.
And you know what I've noticed too, being in these spaces, that you're gonna get the most support from strangers. Like the most support is gonna come from people that you don't know. And I have it sounds like kind of cliche and like corny, but to me, I feel like my biggest supporter is somebody that I haven't met yet.
Of course,
like
it's always,
my biggest opportunity is somebody that I haven't met yet. So that's why you treat everybody the same, because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's definitely. I said that shit. We did like a little song. It's called Caronte with Willow Garcia. Caronte is like, you know, the guy that takes you into the underworld, the guy in the little boat.
Yeah,
that's Caronte. So we did a little video for we did a song for it, and I say that in my song. I say. Vengo de un lugar donde odian, te quieren ver en la esquina, pero the part that I focus on is what I say. My mother always said, you always treat the janitor like the CEO.
No, for real.
Because that's the difference between you making it and not. Because you might treat this dude like an asshole. He might be the owner of the record label where you working at.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a show, I forgot something, Hidden Boss, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the boss
Secret
works.
Boss,
Something like that. And like, you don't know. That's what I'm saying.
You never know.
And if there's some advice that you can give to your younger self, what would it be?
Don't change nothing, bro, because yeah, I swear to God, like all the downs that we had, like all the trials and tribulations, all the times we was in the jail cell, you know, reading the Bible, and we was like, yo, we fucked up. Like, it was a plan. God had it. God had our back. Don't change nothing. Be your authentic self, like, and you're gonna be all right. It might be years later, but I'd rather it be years later than finish it right there where it was at.
I agree.
And I feel like that's a blessing in itself. So yeah. That's my.
I am so excited for you. I feel like this is like only the beginning of you like going to a whole nother level, and I'm excited to see your journey. I'm excited to see these EPs that are coming out, all these new visuals that I know are gonna come out with it, and like the things that you're gonna be doing, traveling and stuff. I'm excited to see your journey. Thank you for coming on the show.
Always.
I am your host, Steph Sabrosa from the Sabrosa podcast, and we are here with
Musashi the Wait.
Thank you so much, guys. Another episode successfully. We're here. We're in Jersey recording this. You already know Hudson County stand up. And don't forget to connect with us. Make sure you follow him. Give your platform to follow him.
You can follow me on Musashi_THE_WAY. And you can find me also on Lo Para la Industria LLC on all platforms, and we're here to help and support. You know, this is what we do, and we hope to have you. And you already know.
And don't be afraid to connect, guys. Make sure you guys follow us and connect. We don't bite, and you guys already know. Follow me at the Sabrosa Effect across all platforms, and the Sabrosa Podcast on YouTube. Love ya. Bye.